Shoulder pain and tightness affect so many of us, but what if it wasn't caused by an injury and has been getting worse slowly over time? My name is Faraz Solomon. I got my degree in the study of human movement, and I'll go over what causes this specific type of shoulder pain, an exercise program to relieve it, and how to prevent it from reoccurring down the line. Let's go. For most people, the pain tends to be the most intense at the back of the shoulder and underneath it. This affects the posterior and inferior parts of the shoulder capsule, which are crucial for shoulder stability and mobility, especially during internal rotation and reaching movements. When these become tight, they can affect the shoulder's range of motion and can cause compensations, which adds unnecessary stress on the surrounding muscles and tissue. Alright, to relieve and prevent this type of shoulder pain, the exercise program will have 6 movements to improve both flexibility and stability of the shoulder joint. Let's get started. The first exercise is a sleeper stretch. Lie on your side with your affected shoulder down, bend your elbow to a 90-degree angle to point your fingers up towards the ceiling and keep your upper arm on the ground. Gently press the back of your wrist down towards the ground with your opposite hand until you feel a stretch on the outside of your shoulder, without it being painful. Hold that stretch for 30 seconds and repeat it twice. The sleeper stretch specifically targets the posterior portion of the shoulder capsule, improving internal rotation, which helps reduce tightness in the back of the shoulder and prepares it for better rotational movements. The second exercise is an inferior capsule stretch. Kneel on the ground and slide the affected arm in front of you with the palm facing up. Use your opposite hand to hold your wrist in place as you slowly sit back on your heels until you feel a stretch in the armpit area. Hold that position for 30 seconds and repeat it twice. This stretch focuses on the inferior portion of the shoulder capsule, increasing range of motion in overhead reaching movements, making everyday tasks less painful. The third exercise is face pulls. Attach a resistance band to a stable surface at shoulder height. Face the band holding it with both hands and pull it towards your face, moving your hands and elbows behind you while squeezing your shoulder blades together. Then slowly return to the starting position. That's 1 rep. Go for 2 sets of 15 reps. This exercise works to improve shoulder stability and posture, helping maintain balance in the shoulder's back muscles. The fourth exercise is Scaption. Stand with the resistance band anchored under your feet and with the thumbs pointing up. Slowly lift your arms out in front of you at a 30 to 45 degree angle so it's not a side raise. Then slowly return to the starting position. That's 1 rep. Go for 2 sets, 15 reps. This strengthens the rotator cuff as well as scapular stabilizers, which are essential for shoulder stability in functional movements. The fifth exercise is shoulder extension with rotation. Attach a resistance band to a stable object. Stand with the back straight and start the motion with the thumb facing up. Keep your arm straight but not locked out, and slowly pull the band back while you rotate your wrist to have the thumb pointing out to the side. Keep pulling until your arm is behind your torso and slowly return to the starting position. That's 1 rep. Go for 2 sets, 15 reps. This exercise focuses on strengthening the posterior deltoid and upper back, which counteracts forward shoulder posture and relieves stress on the shoulder joint. The sixth exercise is external rotation. Attach a resistance band at waist height. Stand with your affected arm close to your body and keep the elbow at a 90-degree angle. Slowly rotate your arm outward, keeping your elbow tucked in, then return to the starting position. That's 1 rep. Go for 2 sets of 15 reps. External rotation helps strengthen your rotator cuff muscles, improving joint stability and in the long run, reducing impingement issues. To prevent pain at the back of the shoulder from reoccurring, first, focus on maintaining good shoulder posture, especially during exercises that have shoulder internal rotation and reaching movements, to avoid rounding of the shoulder and engage the back muscles to keep the shoulder blades stable. Second, regularly perform stretches and strengthening exercises that target the posterior and inferior portion of the shoulder capsule to maintain both flexibility and stability. Third, take breaks from repetitive movements, as overuse without enough time to recover can cause discomfort and pain. Following these habits and staying consistent with the exercise program will help protect your shoulders long term. So as always, stay active, and mine.